Good morning, everyone. It's Maysha with As Long as You're Breathing, and it's another morning with Maysha. I'm finishing up my hot tea. Actually, this is my second cup, and I'm letting the tea bag steep. But yeah, before I go on my walk, so I don't do this while I'm on my walk and then spend all day trying to upload it to you all. I wanted to talk to you all about something that was brought to my attention back in 2020, and for various reasons, I've not talked about it too openly. But we're at a point in time where there's no choice but talk about it, and so I'm going to. I don't ever mean to say that what other people are doing or teaching is quote unquote wrong. I truly believe that we do say, teach, share, etc., and get channeled even what we're at the level of consciousness to understand. All right. I believe that. And I believe that most people, again, there are some personality types that this is not true of, but that most people are doing the best they know to do. And it's all with good intention. And even if they know better than to do something, it's because something about the societal programming has convinced them that that's the path they should take anyway. And but I'm going to contradict some teachings right now. And that's why I've been hesitant to do it, is I don't like to contradict teachings. Yes, I'm a bear in a china shop. But at the same time, one doesn't like to be always on the edge and controversial and out there and all of that. But there's too much of it out there. And it's time that it was dealt with. Sorry about that. My phone was vibrating. I thought I had it completely off. There's too much of it to be ignored. And I've been called for a while now to talk about it. I've not argued with the angel squad about it, but I've been hesitant. I've been bringing up things that have been alluding to it. But I just haven't hit it square on, that, not that I recall anyway. They channel a lot to me, so I may have. If I did, I don't really recall it. So there is a teaching out there that if we don't like something about our history, that we can reverse it. What we do today will echo throughout eternity. I believe that's Marcus Aurelius' quote. And it couldn't be more correct. Everything is an energetic wave. We are one. So this notion that because time and space are relative, we can reverse something. No, we are one. I've been teaching heavily on the fact that each of us being in our vibrational frequency, doing that which we said we would come here to do, is imperative. For each of us to have the happy ever after we came here for. The beautiful life we came here for. Happy ever after is metaphoric, of course. We were meant to have things that we were going to experience, but we weren't meant to get stuck in those experiences. We were to be able to pull from them and grow, expand consciousness, and not in the densest of energies. Okay? That's really important that we understand that part. But as we have been here and we have been doing things, those things vibrate out through the time-space continuum. Again, perhaps not the correct scientific term. It's how it's been channeled to me, is they call this the time-space continuum. What scientists call the time-space continuum, I don't know. But it's what my guides call it. Okay. So, because what each one of us does affects the whole. We already have chaos because everyone is not in their vibrational frequency doing what they said. This is what you can expect of me. This is how I will show up. We already have butterfly effect that we're all experiencing that has reverberated into the universe as chaotic energy. Just imagine, conceive of going back and changing things. You think the energetic waves are chaotic now? Start having individuals plucking things, changing them in those energetic waves, those concentric circles that are of past life, past energetic action being altered. No, just no. I mean, imagine the ripples on a pond when you throw a rock and the circles that come outward. Those circles are what they are, and that each one affects each one. Go back and say, well, I wish I hadn't done that circle, and do something to alter that circle. You alter all the circles. No. There are people going to Akasha and telling you, we can rewrite your record. We can change that. No. You can say a contract is complete, and from this time forward, it will not be so. But no, you can't change what's already been. There are people saying when you go to bed at night, do this meditation, think about all the things that you did. And if there were any of them that now you're like, no, it's probably not the best thing, just reverse it in your mind. And then the next day, get up and everything will be great. No. We review, yes. And if indeed we've concluded, maybe that wasn't the best thing. Maybe that was in an energy I didn't really want to be in. Okay. Release it. It's your energy. Release it. Transmute. Raise up to a higher vibrational frequency and call your energy back to you. So you have you, so you've not left yourself fragmented there. But the event itself, that energetic wave stands and continues to go. The energy of the event itself remains intact. And necessarily so. Necessarily so. These energetic waves, these concentric circles, the echoes of everything we've done, that is the Akashic record. We can't change it. Change one thing, we change everything. So no, we don't go to Akasha and rewrite our record. We learn from our records. Oh, that's why this is going this way. Oh, I need to transmute that energy. I need to release the negative energy from it. I need to call my energy back to myself. I need to use my energy now, the parts of me that I left, the fragmentations. I talked the other day, about our energetic bandwidth and that we have to defrag ourselves. Yes. Yes. We leave parts of ourselves. Call those parts back. So we have them here now. But that is us we're calling back. We're not changing what happened. It's our residual energy that has been left there. We don't alter what happened. But any negative energy that we're experiencing from it, we do transmute the higher vibrational energy, our own energy, and call it back. The event itself is left intact. Ancestral clearing, a prime example. We're not clearing, reversing what happened ancestrally. We're taking the negative energy that was created from it, the dense energy created from it, or that it was done in. We're transmuting that energy and then calling the family energy back, our energy back, the dimensional energy that is ours from that back. But we're not putting anything into reversing it. It's no reversal. It's releasing. It's letting that continue to reverberate out. But the parts of us that have been fragmented and left there, we're calling those back to us. The parts we left there weren't necessary for it. The energy that's been expended to create that wave is already there. The fragmented parts of ourselves that we left Pull that back. Release that. It's happened. It's over with. It's reverberating. The record is there. But it's over. Release. Pull the fragments of yourself back. High vibrationally. So you don't come back down to that denser energy and repeat what you did. Patterns in our lives. Don't repeat that pattern. Because you now have a level of consciousness where you understand that is not how I want things to be. That is not on my timeline. That is not the desire of my heart. That is not what puts me in the vibrational frequency to show up and be me, the one and only me, which is necessary for the integrity of the whole. Me being me, happy, healthy, whole, and complete, is integral to the integrity of the whole. That's why true self-care is not selfishness. It is the most unselfish thing we can do. When we are taking care of ourselves so that we can show up in the world the way we said we would show up. And thus be happy, healthy, whole, and complete. Do that energy for ourselves and then put that energy back out. So we create positive energy loops and eliminate the chaotic energies. There's nothing more unselfish than that. Because you're going to show up in the world and treat people the way that is meant to be, high vibrational, and you're going to be treated the same. The more and more people who awaken to this knowledge, as more and more people become consciously aware, energetically awake, we will bring order to chaos. But we don't do it by reversing what's already happened. I've been jokingly talking about how Superman could not stop the planet, really, and go back and save Lois Lane. We can't stop the planet, change things, or even stop the planet to catch up with where we want to be and then start it again. The reverberations of that would alter everything for everyone else. We are one. So this notion that time and space are relative and therefore we can go back and let's just change how we did that. Sleep on it and it'll be all better tomorrow. No. Let's just go to Akasha. Let's go to Akasha and script and rewrite our record. No. We can affect the present and the future. All we can do with the past is transmute the dense energy, the effects of it. The dense energy we're transmuting are the effects of it. We're not changing that it happened. We're transmuting the energy that was expelled from it. If you were abused, you can't go back and change that you were abused. But that dense energy that it put into your life, you can transmute that energy to higher vibrational energy. Then call your fragmented energies back to yourself for the strength. Your energy, you can feel, I call myself back to myself across all time, space, universes, lifetimes, and dimensions, past, present, and future. You can feel the solar plexus do this. You can feel the energy come back to you. You're calling you back to you. So you have you in the present to live in great big capital letters. Happy, healthy, whole, and complete. This is energetic self-care. And then when we do the energetic self-care, we also continue to do our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual self-care. They all come hand in hand. It's integrated. We are multidimensional energetic beings within a physical beingness. It's integrated. So yeah, you still walk every day or whatever exercise. You still eat right. You still stay hydrated. You stay hydrated. You do all those things, especially when you're doing energy work, energy management, because when you're on top of that and you're expounding energy into that, it's dehydrating. It's depleting physically for the physicalness of us. You hear people talk about we're in a matrix. We need to unplug from the matrix. The matrix that we're in is the tapestry of all of our energies, the symphony of all of our energies. We don't unplug from it. That is living. That is existence. We don't unplug from it. We plug ourselves in at the vibrational frequency we are meant to be in, the one and only you, to create stability in the matrix. The matrix is existence. It's not a bad thing to unplug from. The issue is we're not plugged in the right places. And we've created instability, chaos, chaotic energy. So no, we don't go to Akasha and rewrite our records. It's not allowed. So anyone that you're paying to do this, no. It's not happening. You release your energy from the effects of that. You transmute the dense energy from the effects of whatever. You call back your fragmented energy, high vibrational, and you use your energy for now and this time forward. But the reverberations, the echo of what we do today throughout eternity must remain intact, or else we create more chaotic energy. Don't script to reverse something. Script to release. Go to Akasha to release. Do meditations to release. Set the intentions to release so we can progress. But we do not get to reverse. What is. And so it is, and so it is, and so it shall be. It does not get reversed. But we can progress from it. And it's very important that this teaching is out there. It's very important that people understand it. And it's very important that you know that most people, if not all, who are saying differently, that's the level of consciousness that they're at. But it's a teaching that has to be corrected. It's simply a teaching that has to be corrected. Now, are all the scientific terms, is the terminology I use congruent with how a quantum physicist uses those terms? I don't know the answer to that. I know what is channeled to me. I know what my heart space knows. And I know that I can trust the energies that channel these things to me. And I know other people that same things are channeled to, or in discussions about it, their heart space gets the same thing. And I know their heart spaces. I know their energy. So this is a very important teaching. And it's time it was out there. The new moon of Pisces. I talked a great deal about the energetic importance of it. It is an amazingly important time energetically for the future. What is going on in the energies of this new moon of Pisces? History has always reverberated out, but this is an epic moment in time. It's very important that this be understood, and that the people who are awakening, their consciousness is coming up to understand these principles, to embrace these principles, to start dealing with their energetic bodies. It's imperative that they have the correct teaching for it. So I mean, no disrespect to anyone who's teaching differently. I just know that I know that I know. I know. And as long as we're all breathing, I want us all living in great big capital letters. So, have an amazing day, you all. Thank Take this information to heart. Use it accordingly. Talk to you again soon.